What are your favourite local derbies? Ali?
Brighton and Palace. The fact that
Above all else.
The fact that it's so far away.
It's about 60 miles away, isn't it?
It's a huge amount away, and they really kick off, don't they?
But it's quite close because it's seagulls and eagles, isn't it?
Yes.
And it's quite close because you're not quite sure who's singing what.
Very true, very true. So, I mean, Palace against Charlton, you might think Palace, Millwall, Brighton against Portsmouth, Southampton.
What is the historical thing with Palace and Brighton? Did Brighton steal all the industry from Selhurst or something?
It started in the 80s, didn't it, with Neil Smillie and players like that.
Smillie?
Yeah, wasn't it Neil Smillie? Smiley?
Smiley.
Neil
Smiley.
Smiley.
Could be Smillie,
Surely.
but it was...
All right. Yeah,
Smiley.
OK. I remember that group, Miley Vanilli, as well.
Yeah.
That was very good.
And Carol Smillie.
Carol Smillie, she was excellent.
But it's not like your lot moving from South London to North London. And
They still go on
fans.
about that, Tottenham fans. It was 1920.
Yeah. But I mean, it's ridiculous because Orient is Southend. Our big
Orient Southend.
Yeah, that's our big.
Really?
Yeah,
And that's about 30 or 40 miles away.
It's miles away, but the
but
reason
West
for
Ham
that,
should be the big one for you, surely.
Yeah, because we come up against them so often in the run of things.
But I think one of the best derbies as a neutral is Tottenham Arsenal to watch.
Do you like that one?
Well, over the last few years, the games have been fantastic.
There's been a lot of goals.
Yeah, and also the managers generally, I'm trying to think back in history, are quite, even Wenger's quite generous about Tottenham. There's not that same sort of thing you get. And AVB, well, I think he's a great bloke, AVB. Liverpool Everton's usually a good spirit as well, the Scouse derby. That's good. Because I find this as being a non-partisan football fan, it is confusing and sort of threatening the whole derby atmosphere. And in fact, Blues Villa was, I grew up in the Midlands, and Birmingham Villa was a classic derby for us to watch on the TV. Star Soccer, Hugh Johns. And when Blues came back up into the Premier League for the first time, I had a friend who's a mad keen Blue Nose, and he got in touch with me. He said, Al, is there any way you can get me tickets for this game, Villa Blues? He said, it's the first Birmingham derby for like 15 years at top flight level, and I'd really love to go. You've got connections. Can you get me a ticket? Anything? I'll give anything if you can get me a ticket. And I rang him back and I said, Adam, I've got you the ticket, Blues. He said, oh, that's brilliant, Al. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm so chuffed. He said, thanks so much. He said, it is in the Blues End, isn't it? And I went, hang on a minute. So I rang back my contact and said, is it in the Blues End? It's in the Villa End. OK, I'll tell him. Adam, it's in the Villa End. I can't go, mate. I just can't go. No, sorry. No, but I've gone to all this trouble and I've got you the ticket, made lots of phone calls. I know, but you said you really wanted to go more than anything else. I couldn't watch it in the Villa End. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, you can't. No, you absolutely can't.
Have you ever been in the wrong end?
Yeah, I watched an Arsenal-Chelsea game in the wrong end, and Nigel Winterburn scored a winning goal from 30 yards, and I sat with a load of Chelsea fans, and I had to go, no, that wasn't a bad goal, don't you think? That was an all right goal, wasn't it?
It is a horrible experience.
And they're just shouting and screaming, so, you know...